San Antonio's leaders get roasted at Save Chick-fil-A Day at the Texas Capitol. Alamo City firefighters prepare a polling place push for mayoral candidate Greg Brockhouse. And the AAF files for bankruptcy liquidation in San Antonio. This is your Express Briefing podcast for Thursday, April 18th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. And get each day's top news and sports headlines delivered to your inbox at expressnews.com/newsletters. Faith leaders and activists have gathered at the Texas Capitol to eat Chick-fil-A sandwiches and condemn the San Antonio City Council. Wednesday, Christian advocacy group Texas Values hosted Save Chick-fil-A Day to protest the council's decision to bar the Christian-owned fast food giant from its airport, a decision that will be revisited later today. Last month, council members voted to keep the Closed on Sunday franchise from opening at San Antonio International Airport, after some said they couldn't support a company with a legacy of anti-LGBTQ behavior, citing the chain's history of funding anti-LGBTQ organizations that support gay conversion therapy. The council's vote made national headlines, drawing heavy criticism from conservatives, including U.S. Senator Ted Cruz and U.S. Representative Chip Roy. And last month, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton said he would investigate whether the council violated First Amendment religious freedom protections. Mayor Ron Nirenberg has framed the issue as a business decision, saying 15% of the airport's traffic is on Sunday. The San Antonio Professional Firefighters Association has delivered an all-hands-on-deck message to membership, informing them that the union will not get involved in any council district races, instead concentrating all its political efforts on helping Councilman Greg Brockhouse unseat Mayor Ron Nirenberg. SAPFA President Chris Steele announced the policy Monday in a letter to local firefighters, writing that, quote, "If we work this race similar to the charter Vote Yes campaign, Greg will win hands down." While the police union is putting its resources into pro-Brockhouse mailers and yard signs, firefighters will do most of their advertising face-to-face. President Steele says for the May 4th municipal election, the union will use a similar approach to what was used for the charter amendments, putting most of its focus on deploying union members to polling sites across the city in order to make a last-minute pitch to wavering voters. Councilman Brockhouse has worked as a consultant for the police union and done contract work for the firefighters, a connection he points to with pride. However, Mayor Ron Nirenberg has used it against him, with allegations that Brockhouse is a puppet of fire union leadership. New Census Bureau numbers show Comal County, northeast of San Antonio, continues to grow at a breakneck pace, ranking second nationally among U.S. cities in percentage gains in population. Home to New Braunfels, the county is on the exploding Interstate 35 corridor and has seen rapid development for years, turning its once rural ranching landscape into a boom region that must cope with growing school enrollment and demands on infrastructure. From July 2017 to July 2018, Comal County's population grew by 5.4%, or almost 8,000 residents, and is now estimated at more than 148,000 people. Bexar County also continues to show strong population growth, gaining more than 27,000 residents during the same time, to come in ninth among U.S. counties with the largest increases in raw population numbers. Bexar County's total population is now closing in on the 2 million mark, with the official estimate over 1,986,000 people. And more than 2 weeks after the sudden fold of the Alliance of American Football, 6 league-related companies have filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy liquidation in San Antonio. And while the league will now move to sell its remaining assets to pay off creditors, it's extremely unlikely all creditors will fully recover what they're owed. Almost $38.5 million of the league's debts are held by hundreds of unsecured creditors, many of which are in San Antonio, including Alamo City Culinary and Hospitality Services Company, the RK Group, Central Catholic High School, and the Alamo Dome. At least 9 San Antonio hotels are owed more than a combined $2.7 million. While the cash-strapped league shut down operations on April 2nd, fans had given the San Antonio Commanders strong support, averaging 27,700 attendees a game for the team's 4 home contests. And that's your daily San Antonio Express briefing for Thursday, April 18th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts.